As a 34-year-old man, Transformers 1 probably isn't for me, but my question is, who is it for? The story in Transformers 1 is fairly predictable, focusing on Orion Pax, a low-born mining bot voiced by Chris Hemsworth who feels destined for greatness. His journey begins with a search for the matrix of leadership alongside his close friend D-16, played by Tyree Henry. It's a solid framework for a prequel, but it doesn't bring much new to the table. Visually, however, the film is stunning. The animation is top-notch, bringing Cybertron to life with incredible detail and dynamic action sequences. While some fights are memorable, most of the big battles involve the main character slicing through faceless cannon fodder bots, which dampens the stakes a bit. Fans of the Transformers universe will appreciate the roster of familiar faces beyond Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Bumblebee. Characters like Elita 1, Sentinel Prime, Starscream, Soundwave, Shockwave, Jazz, and RC make appearances, offering nostalgic moments for longtime fans.
Decepticons, rise up!
This is the part of the episode where I remind you that algorithms and validation are what keep the channel alive, so, like and subscribe. Transitioning back, let's talk about one of the film's weakest points, the voice cast. Hollywood seems fixated on casting big-name celebrities, but it often doesn't serve the material. For example, Chris Hemsworth and Tyree Henry are undoubtedly talented actors, but their voices don't quite fit the characters of Orion Pax and D-16. This approach mirrors the controversy surrounding Chris Pratt voicing Mario in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Fans don't flock to these films for celebrity names, they come for characters that feel authentic. Transformers 1 misses the mark here, especially with Chris Hemsworth's attempt at delivering an Optimus Prime style speech.
Here, all are truly Autobots. This message is a warning to all Quintessons. If you dare return to Cybertron, the Autobots will be waiting. I will be waiting. I am Optimus Prime.
The comedy in the film is hit or miss, leaning mostly towards miss. Bumblebee, voiced by Keegan-Michael Key, is the primary comedic relief, and he delivers what Hollywood keeps paying him to deliver, for better or worse.
Actually, it's pronounced
Badassatron.
in case you were wondering.
Badassatron.
You like that, right?
Badass.
I'm gonna need you to talk less.
Unfortunately, the film struggled at the box office, grossing $128 million against a reported budget of $75 to $147 million. A big part of the issue was the marketing, which failed to capture the film's tone. It targeted a younger audience, but the actual product didn't fully cater to them or adults, landing in a confusing middle ground. Additionally, the fatigue from over 15 years of live-action Transformers movies, ranging from great to mediocre to outright bad, didn't help. Combine that with a global audience tightening their wallets, and it's no surprise the film didn't perform well financially. That said, there are good aspects. The action is dynamic and the animation is a visual treat, but the film stumbles in key areas like pacing. At around the hour mark, the story suddenly remembers to set Megatron on his path toward becoming the villain we all know. It feels rushed and it undermines the emotional weight of his fall from grace. No Transformers movie, animated or live action, has ever recaptured the emotional punch of 1986's Transformers the movie, which dared to break hearts and kill off beloved characters. Transformers 1 just doesn't come close to that level of impact. Ultimately, I'd rate Transformers 1 a 6 out of 10. It's decent with flashes of potential, but it doesn't rise above the mediocrity that weighs it down. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode. If you enjoyed this review, like and subscribe for more.